Every day I wake feel like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, pick the streets are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day I wake feel like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, pick the streets are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day on the line. Every day.
What's up, squares? Everywhere, beware. I'm JJ Fomby and Junior.
What's happening, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. What's going on?
Slow motion be no motion. What's the deal?
Well, you know, we got something that we gonna yell at the people about, you know, coming live and direct. Before we get started, you can catch us on all these platforms you see at the bottom. You know, just tap on either one of those, hear our vocals or our videos. It don't matter, whichever one you want to look at. What's the deal, though?
Like I said, slow motion be no motion.
Yeah.
So all you viewers will see us, for all you listeners that can hear us, we're on all streaming platforms available. No matter what you got, we got it too. If it's hearing stuff, we're on everything you can hear. If it's looking at stuff, we on everything you can look at stuff to find us. That's from the Amazon Fire Stick. We got an app over there. It says also with the Roku TV, we got an app over there. Vimeo, we over there. We everywhere. We're where you're not.
Yeah.
So check it out, man. Y'all start hitting that subscribe button, hit that like, and hitting that share. Repeat, hit that subscribe and that like, and hit that subscribe button. So we're gonna talk about a bunch of goofball shit that been going on.
Yeah, well, can't hide it no more. It's a topic that can't be avoided, you know, and it's happening more often than not. So we just want to address it. You know, it don't make them right or wrong. Whoever's doing the goofball shit, you know, we just want to address it and elaborate on what's going on with the goofball shit.
Yeah, we're talking about recording things that are incriminating. That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
You know?
Or in today's world, as they say, doing it for the gram, doing it for whatever platform you feel you got to be popping on, you know, which is not a bad thing. You doing your promotion, your music, your clothing line, your career, whatever. But all this filming stuff when you doing stuff you shouldn't be filming, and you know, just it's a lot of that going on, and it's not good. There's nothing good that comes from that. You know what I mean? You know, some things are just not to be seen. You know, once you press send, your data, your info, whatever pic you have, whatever you tweeted, text, it don't belong to you no more. I think I said this. It don't belong to you anymore. So if you posting pictures of something or somebody, or you doing a video and it gets released to the world, now you don't like the feedback you getting back from it. Hey, it don't belong to you no more. You put yourself on that stage to where you could be ridiculed, praised, degraded, or whatever have you. You know what I mean? So besides that, it's also deeper things going on there. People getting murked on live, people getting whooped, people getting, it's just, you know, just certain things that shouldn't be going on, man. You know, so you got to tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, definitely. Well, a lot of people are self-inflicting themselves. They're inflicting themselves. They're doing damage to themselves by, you know, people, like I said, people murdering themselves, hanging themselves, overdosing, driving while filming, on and on and on and on and on. We not no goody two shoes, but we one thing we ain't gonna be doing. We ain't gonna be doing no crime, and we ain't gonna be feeling us doing no crime. That what we know we ain't gonna be doing. We're not gonna be able to do it. We grew up in an era where if you were doing crime, and what is crime? Stealing candy, choking a nigga out, body slamming them, popping the weasel on folks. Da 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 da. You sure didn't want to. You was looking for the camera to be away from the camera when you was doing your stuff. When you was robbing somebody, you making sure that you were not being filmed by the location you was hitting. Now everything is in reverse. Everything is in reverse. People want to be filmed. Some people want to be in front of the camera when they knocking a nigga down. I had to use vulgar words, but it seems like you don't understand when you talk nice and respectful to certain kind of people. They can't grasp the concept. Like, what is he talking about? He's talking like a square. That mean. So I gotta talk to you like, where you can understand my vernacular, so you can comprehend what I'm trying to put down to you. It's sad, man, because we went from reality to the metaverse, and the metaverse is our reality now. It ain't nothing big to see somebody getting knocked down, shot in the head. It ain't nothing. It's like, oh, okay. I bet you got that salmon ready. You just watch a nigga get gunned down, or a woman gunned down, or an animal gunned down, or a plane crash, or a helicopter crash, or a meteor hitting the ground. It's no big, wow, look at that. You desensitized everybody with this social media stuff. It's a lot. It's an overdose. So
it is. Nobody's nobody's camera shy anymore. Remember, even in high school, junior high, people, you want to take pictures, be like, nah, I ain't taking no picture now, man. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Don't get me wrong. Life is beautiful. You should capture those moments in your life. However, when you see something going wrong, don't pull out your phone to film it before you call for help. Everything is like a TV show now. Everything is the news. Who can get the hottest likes and who can get somebody to tune in? I got the hottest story. Nah, I got the hottest story. Have you seen this? And all this sharing, this irrelevant stuff, and this, it's just bad, man. There's no such thing as privacy. You know what I mean? It's just when people pull out their camera to film themselves doing something stupid, I'm going to hit a lick, or we would never have done that. Never.
No,
it's just
no.
It's misuse of your power, and your power is a social media. You're misusing it by showing things that you shouldn't be showing people's address at their house. You taking pictures in front of people's cars with the license plate showing. It's like those things don't go nowhere. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's a bad concoction. It's a fucked up cocktail. I gotta serve it like that to him. I ain't trying to be sweet and pretty for these some bitches, backward ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna go in today. So now
let them have it, man.
I'm looking at this shit where you got square ass non-affiliate motherfuckers playing detective with the internet. Oh, I saw such car. You a cadet ass motherfucker, junior CO correction officer ass motherfuckers out here, McGruff the crime fighting bastards, weirdo ass niggas, man, out here trying to solve the crime for the police department and the FBI and the CIA and every other law enforcement entity they have. Niggas is crazy out here, man, with this. Well, I'm telling you,
it's something, man. It's a whole new ball game. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, people want to point the finger. It's this generation, is that generation. No. You got some older individuals who know better, who feel that they can keep themselves relevant by doing stuff like that. Relevant is you still being alive. You still getting up out your bed to go do the things that you want to do. Taking your kids to school, kissing your mom, checking on your family. That's being relevant. Doing this crazy, funky ass, just out of line shit. That's not being relevant. You know what I mean? Relevant is you looking in the mirror, seeing yourself, getting your day started. That's being relevant.
Yeah, and
don't never let nobody dictate your relevancy. Long as you're alive and well, you're relevant.
And all this talking about being gangster, man, gangsters moving silence, man. You ain't got to publicize your acts. You know what I mean? I trip off that because at the same time, You might be these crime fighting internet basement, whatever you want to call these dudes or girls, uh, uh, um, sitting there saying somebody is guilty of this or guilty of that, and this person might not have nothing to do with it. Because if the judicial system has convicted people that were innocent, I'm talking about convict them and put them in prison, death row.
Right. Yeah.
And I ain't talking about the record label. I'm talking about San Quentin here in California and any other death row institution in the United States or anywhere in the world where the people have been wrongly convicted, placed sentenced to death, right? And they were really innocent. Got where I'm coming from? So how can you, a person, not you particularly, but some viewer could sit on his couch and one sock on, one sock off with their belly out, eating bombs, gonna tell her who killed who or who's in the car wreck, or I can solve this crime, let me help the police. Good Samaritan ass motherfuckers. Sit your motherfucker, go get your motherfucking job. If you're gonna be a cop, go fill out the form and go do it. Don't be sitting there trying to be a detective on the internet trying to put patients, because this place is easily manipulated through the audio, through the visual. Man, it's like I don't even want to get into it, but man, it's vicious. You can plaster, you can do a number on somebody if
you can, man. You can, and you know, you have to be mindful of who you conversating on the phone, even who you texting. People screenshot, people forward, all kind of stuff, man. And you know, a lot of people get caught up like that. You know what I'm saying? So when you do things like that, you know, you shouldn't even want to record nobody's conversation. You shouldn't even want to screenshot nobody's text message, because this is a conversation between you and them. Why would you do something like that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's that tendencies. Hey, look here. Hey, control, run some footage right quick.
God. Damn, I wish I didn't hit him. You hit him?
Yeah, I hit 4 times. Oh, God. Oh, God. I ain't got time to be talking, bro. I don't know I'm gonna shoot. Oh, God, I hit about 4 times. Keep running, folks. I'm already pissed off, bro. God, make the news, make the hood make the news tonight. They wanna play. Put it in the hospital that quick. God, I fucking play. Be going to the hospital tonight.
For real?
Oh God, these gonna put them in the hospital. These full metal jackets. Ran, I would have put another guy. Man, my other clip at, man. Reload my other clip at. Oh God, they got the police now. Oh God, oh my mama. Yeah, reload this clip. Mama, take us the parkway all the way down. Take me back to my side. I don't my mama. Pull up and air it out broad day. My mama. Put the hood on the news. The game and it's not, bro. Damn, here they come this way. Turn that Lakewood. Turn that Lakewood. Oh my f***ing God. Oh my f***ing God. Oh my. Turn around. I'm out on foot. Ain't turn around, is it?
Yep. Get out my face.
I'm my mama.
Get out! Get out! Go.
Hey. What I do? Oh shoot, man, I ain't got shit. You can search.
I'm put you in custody. We'll figure this out.
Okay. I ain't under arrest though, am
Mm.
All right. So what I was saying earlier, I don't know the brother. I don't know why, if he did something, or if he did do something, why he did it. My main thing is why you recording. If you did something, then you.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it from my understanding. If anybody know that person or know that situation, tap in. Tell us what the deal was. We didn't show you the whole thing. We just gave a clip. We ain't for be here all night doing this.
And he had an accomplice.
Yeah, you got crimies all in the car. They already talking about get out the car. See, when a lot of people mouth does do this, we should be doing this. And a lot of times, a lot of people mouth be doing this, and they don't meet up to their actions. And then they feeling guilty and feeling bad and feeling embarrassed in front of other people. Listen to what I'm telling y'all, man. I'm trying to lead y'all to some real life matters and situations that you should not put yourself, predicaments you should not put yourself in. But a great amount of y'all gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, that there's a lot of addictions in the world. Not just drugs, not just alcohol. There's a lot of addictions that just keep popping up. Used to be addicted to drugs, addicted to sex, addicted to alcohol, entitlement. That's an addiction. Attention, that's an addiction. It's all kind of addictions that's out there that's just portrayed in different ways. Maybe this guy had an addiction to wanting to be somebody. Maybe he tried out football, didn't make it, tried out this, didn't make it, but he said, you know what? I'm going to make it in something. And maybe that was his something. Who knows, man?
Okay, let me say this. I said the same thing can make you laugh or make you cry. Repeat. The same thing can make you laugh or make you cry. Control. We ain't gonna stay on this all day. Run the next clip. Let's look at another genius.
Every day I wake feel like my life.
Come on, guys.
A SWAT standoff recorded on Facebook Live by the person who was in a shootout with sheriff's deputies.
Sorry, guys.
That's the suspect, Sean Vasquez, firing at deputies and then reloading his gun and firing more rounds. Later, he's seen on the phone talking to deputies while he's holed up inside a home. On the outside,
my son, Sean Vasquez, is in that house.
His stepfather, Octavio Medina, tries to intervene.
If I could go in there, I know I can get him out peacefully. I know that for a fact.
But has to watch helplessly. Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies say they received a call about a man shooting at passing cars.
3 shots, silence for a while, and then another 3 or 4 shots after that.
When deputies arrived, they say Vasquez fired several shots hitting a patrol car. Witnesses say at one point they thought he was going to surrender.
He had his hands up in the air. He said, I give up. The cops told him, okay, come forward. He got up and ran back inside the house.
He stayed in the home for several hours. Finally, his stepfather was able to reach him by phone.
I told him, mijo, we love you. And he said, I want to surrender. I just don't, I got to drop the gun. And I kept telling him, yes, mijo, we love you. They're going to see you. Just drop the gun right there. They don't want you throwing it out, and come on with your hands up.
And then Vasquez surrenders to deputies, a bittersweet ending for his loved ones.
Relieved, hurt, I don't even want to get emotional.
And family members admitting that.
Well, at least he can stand for count. A lot of people don't stand for count, especially when you deal with them LA County Sheriff Department. That's all I got.
But I think
that's a sad.
I think in this situation, when deputies know or law enforcement know, it's like a game you're playing here. I'm filming, I'm shooting at you, I'm filming, I'm doing this. I think that's kind of, they take that as disrespect.
Well, I don't know if they knew he was filming. I mean, unless he was live.
Well, later on, they will find out. They had to.
Okay,
They put it on news.
Yeah, we talking about in the act of the moment.
Yeah.
I'll just say like this: a lot of people didn't come out on that end dealing with the LA County Sheriff's Department. He's able to walk away, and not wounded. He didn't get a dog to eat him up. There's a lot of people that died didn't have no weapon and got gunned down.
You figure because his father was there and talked to him on the phone, that probably watered some of the situation down.
Well, you know, the youngster might have a mental health issue. So I don't know him personally.
That could be
I
true.
look at it as a happy ending to that thing right there. So ain't no further dwelling on that. Not for the family, because the burden falls on the family.
Right.
You know, packages, canteen, visits, etc., attorneys, etc. We know the whole routine. We ain't gonna go into it. But again, that was a happy ending. Dude, what do you say? What did I say?
Dude, don't even ask us to like and subscribe.
Okay, Mr. Watts.
That's Brian.
Yeah, what's up, B? That's the team member right there. For sure.
Shout out to Smooth Cut Productions. He doing his thing over there.
Yeah. That's our guy right there for sure. Him and Artist Shield, those are our guys. Hit the like, hit the share, hit the like, hit the share, leave a comment, and subscribe, please. As you can see up there, subscribe. You see the word subscribe? Hit that and subscribe to JJ from YouTube channel, and also hit the like and subscribe to Digital Soapbox. Got me? And hit our IGs and our Facebooks. Patrol, run the next footage clip, please.
Just only 13, and just the thought of me seeing him on the floor would never leave my brain.
But first, new at 5, a heartbreaking story you'll see only on 11 Alive. A mother in disbelief tonight, mourning the loss of her teenage son. He accidentally shot and killed himself live on Instagram.
Forest Park police are now investigating while the 13-year-old's parents hope that families can learn from this tragedy. 11 Alive.
Yeah, then that right there. That's a youngster, man, that a parent lost a child through I don't know, man. I don't even know how to word it. Yeah,
suicide.
It was suicide, accidental suicide. Too much, and I think they did all they could to shield him or them, with the other kids too, away from getting lost in the metaverse. And I call that the internet. Because the internet is different from reality. Thank you very much. We appreciate your comment.
Yes, sir. Mr. McDonald, thank you.
Appreciate it. So yeah, I think you need to, if you have grandkids, if you got great grandkids, or you got kids, yeah, you got to monitor, just like you was a prison guard. You want to monitor your tablets, your laptops, your phones, because these kids are easily manipulated. And also, if you got any weapons in your home, you need to secure them.
Do you think it's cool?
Hold up. If y'all have any weapons, as far as firearms in your home, you need to adequately secure them by safe and lock, and not letting the kids know where the keys is and putting that away. They shouldn't even know that you got one in the house. Repeat, if you have any kids and grandkids in your home, you need to, and you have a firearm or any weapons, you need to secure them appropriately and out of the reach and out of the eyesight or in the knowledge of the kids. Go on, Junior.
I was going to ask you, do you think it's a good idea for parents to have a sit down and a 101 and be just open about situations like this and show them clips like, hey, this is what's going on. Do you feel the need that you have to do that? Or you got to just be, I guess at this point, you got to be transparent with your child or grandkids and show them stuff like this. Like, hey, Do you know this things like this happening? Do you know this goes on? Or are you feeling some type of way where you have to do that? You got to talk to them, man. You just can't think that they know. You have to make sure they know and understand. You got to talk to them, man. At first, it used to be about, they call it birds and the bees and talking about sex, but we way beyond that, bro. We're talking about depression, trying to get likes, trying to be accepted. Rejection is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
we don't know if that's the case, but I'm saying, you have to be one-on-one with your kid. Like, hey, man, look, I want to show you something. I want to talk to you about something.
Yeah, you can't just sit in front of the TV and think it's gonna work out like a magic trick. No,
Right.
That means that they take a village to raise a kid. That means the parent must, or grandparents, nephews, uncles, need to take that quality time and chop it up when a man just lay it out on the table, let them know what it is and what it ain't. If the churches, the mosques, the temples need to create classes where they got to just sit down and run it down to the kids what it is, what it ain't. Because they're going to learn on the playground for some little kid knowing some parents not doing not being a great parent. What I mean, that's not a book to be a parent. It's a book that you need to go purchase. So what I mean, not being a good parent in the aspect of watch what they say around them, watch what they looking at. Somebody going to be watching on TV and HBO and come back and tell them, look, I found this Playboy magazine up under my uncle's bed. I was searching, looking, hitting buttons. Look what I found. So it's gonna always be somebody leaking out the 99 stuff. So
at a certain age, especially if you have a son and you his father or his uncle or his, whatever, you have to, at a certain age, you got to look, man, hey, check this out. Sit down. Let me talk to you real quick, man. I know, social media, this what do you think? You got to talk to him, man. All that being secretive,
Yeah, that's out. That's out. That's out 2022. That's out. That script, that book, that play don't work no more. Hey, Control. That don't work no more. Control. Run the next footage, please.
I almost lost him, y'all. I almost got rid of his ass. Damn, never mind. I thought I had his ass. I thought I was doing good. You know, keep chasing me, though. This is a long ass shit with my car. You can call me Max. My face like Johnny K. Like, God, with this little nigga with the icy ass chain. Uh-oh, did I lose his ass? Oh, yeah. You're not finna catch me, I'll go. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to jail today. No, sir. You gotta catch me, baby. I'm not going to jail today. Hey. I'm finna be on motherfucking, what is this? What the fuck is this? This is Michigan? Come on. How the fuck? What street is this? I'm finna park this motherfucker to get the fuck out. On baby, what's this? Michigan and what? Ace? I'm finna park this motherfucker at Ace. On 62nd in Michigan? Somebody come get my stupid ass. Please come get me. Please go get me. I'm on 62nd in Michigan. I just parked this motherfucker. I'm gone. Please come get me. What you say? Fuck you! Shit!
Police actually shooting. Control, that's enough. Yeah. So earlier, if you were watching the show when I went on my slide dance rant, that's what I was talking about. I'm talking about that part right there. Man lost his life. Google it up. Hear what Streety said, Google that up. Look at the notes. Man lost his life, bro. I don't know what he was, what his mental stage was, what his family life was. I don't know none of that. I don't know what he did in the past. He came back to haunt him. I don't know. All this is alleged. I don't know, speculation. One thing we know, and the end result was death, and it was video, and it was filmed. That part right there, we know. So he's not one person that done something of this nature. There's others that done the same thing, and there's others who witnessed others doing the same thing. Bottom line is, I don't think we're gonna be able to stop it. I don't think this is irreversible. These acts are irreversible, and it's the new norm. We are now in the real life is now the metaverse. Everything is play to people. Disrespect and filming it and filming everything you see. You ain't gonna help nobody. You ain't gonna involve yourself physically, but for the pair of eyes, you will film it and think that's subsequential enough to deal with the matter by filming. So check this out, everybody. When you in the car wreck, I say I'm not wishing that no ill-gotten means or ill-gotten matters happen to you, but look at what you're doing of those who do the filming and then posting and this and that. Eventually, as time go on, you continue to live. There's a chance that you could be the person being filmed and be in a matter of a situation, or someone in your family, or one of your loved ones, one of your homeboys, one of your homegirls, one of your nieces, your nephews, somebody at your church, or mosque, or temple, could be affected by that, or somebody in your family, friend, you laying in the bed with your old lady, you see the shit pop up on the news, you're like, damn, that's fucked up. What was that? In the morning or later on that night, you get a text, hey, man, I need you down here, man. My people, man, when their family members lost their life, that's on the news, woo, and it might not affect you directly, but inadvertently, it can affect you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Somebody that you love that know that person got hurt. I'm not saying I'm Jesus Christ, a prophet of no nature. I'm just saying we need the police. We need gatekeepers. You have to. And some say, well, now what you mean, police? I'm talking about figuratively speaking, being someone as a gatekeeper, filter some of this stuff out because it's desensitizing grown men, women, and then kids that don't know no better. So that's the part I'm talking about. Someone had to fix that right there. That space of opportunity. I don't know.
Is it the media per se when they said your video is too whatever, we can't post it, or how does that work?
Listen, you have to get back with me and my business partner, and we probably could come up with something and bring it to the table. For at this time, we're doing a podcast show, and I'm not gonna do the quick fix it remedy right quick. This ain't a cough. This ain't a cough. This ain't a sneeze. This ain't a put a band-aid on the matter. So anybody hear me talking about this and like, well, this is remedy? All right, give me some time. I got other opportunities going on. First of all, I can probably come up with something with my team, and we can make this happen. So, and I'm not talking about notifying the authorities. I'm not talking about nothing like that. So anyway, we're not gonna be no quick remedies, fix it remedies on that matter, but I believe something could be put in place. All
right, Control. We got one more. Roll the tape, Control. We got one more.
See the man there jogging down the road? That's Ahmaud Arbery, and in a little over 30 seconds, he'll lay dying in the street. The camera is jostled around as Arbery approaches a stopped truck and tries to run around it. But a shot is fired as he's confronted by two armed men, leading to a struggle. It moves in and out of the camera's view. The 25-year-old is hit and collapses.
He was out for his daily jog and he was hunted down like an animal and killed.
The killing has sparked protests and demands for arrests.
Justice was not given in this case, and that we've got to correct it and correct it immediately.
The two men from the truck are white, a retired police officer and his son, who told investigators Arbery looked like a local robbery suspect, so they grabbed a couple of guns and followed him. They're claiming their actions were in self-defense.
Make no arrest!
Authorities are promising to bring.
Now, for those who are watching and listening, we all know the situation, the outcome, the verdict of that case. But while we revisiting this again, it's about filming. Everybody wants that, that lion's head, like, look what I got. You know what I mean? And as you see, the truck was in the front, and somebody, we all know who that somebody was. We don't need to get into that. But the topic is filming stuff to incriminate yourself.
Yeah. Well,
why?
You know the result of that, what happened out there in the state of
yeah.
Dealing with
it's just people with these phones, man.
Yeah, you want to be TMZ, you want to be eyewitness, hot on the scene. Yeah. Well, there you go, out on the scene. True.
That's very true. You're right. I agree with you, Mr. McDowell. That they shouldn't have did that because what they thought of, what they didn't think, or whatever the case may be. Even if he was doing what they accused, there's no reason. Call the police. You are not the fucking authorities. I totally agree with you.
I said do well. Mr. McDowell. Anyway, yeah, he was accurate in the assessment. That's down there. Yeah, McDowell. Dewell. Yeah, McDowell.
So
I don't know if I didn't pronounce it correct, but yeah, I apologize for what did it say? Oh, don't forget the advertisement. Yeah, we got you. For the record is we own all these streaming platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Roku, Google Podcast, Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon Music, Podcast. We own everything. Amazon Fire Stick, Roku. We own everything.
Yep.
So subscribe, hit share, like, post, whatever you do. Keep tapping in with us. We've been there for a long enough time. I'm getting bored talking to you, Squags. Because y'all do a lot of peeking and no speaking. For those who
also,
speak,
for those who haven't been to the JJ Fomby YouTube channel, go over there. We got some footage of some, little events we done snuck in and, got a little.
We sneaky in. We was off too big to be
so yeah. Relly's Kitchen. Shout out to Relly's Kitchen. Fill your belly with Relly's.
Come more plates from over there. Stop playing.
Yeah, so please, Wire Lounge. What's up, Mario? Hefe, what's going on?
What's up with the Hefe? For sure.
West Coast Diners. You ain't rolling with them. You ain't rolling right.
If you need the advertisement on this show, you better get in now because there's going to be a time, mark words, you be like, man, can I get advertise my business on there? Hey, you get in now on the ground level, boy, and when it get bigger and greater later, you already plugged in. You tapped in like official, like a referee blowing a whistle.
Again, go to JJ Fomby YouTube channel. We got some new footage over there. You gonna like it. So if you haven't been over there yet, go over there and check it out. JJ Fomby YouTube channel just dropped some new footage over there. A couple of events that we didn't, partake in, and you gonna like it. Just go over there and check us out.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, listen, I want to say before we cut out, man. Coach with that Juwan Howard from Michigan. I felt him though. But you
can't. Oh yeah, Juwan Howard, one of the Fab Five.
NBA player. Hey, look, Coach. I got it. Sometimes what's in your head, you can't let it stay in your head. You can't act it out. So, man, I hope you. If they do, I don't know what they're gonna do with you. But I felt you though from a different level. I felt you. You know what I'm saying? So, but then you got all the kids and everybody watching you. We live in that era, man. So I'm not pissing on you. I'm just telling you, I felt you, and I'm glad it wasn't me, but I got you. But just you can't run it out. You can't run that play like that, Coach. So I got you, man. You good. I'm a fan of you, dude, bro. So I understand you made a mistake, man. My bad. I got you. So
yeah,
we all human and we all men. And, it's a code and an after the thing. So somebody, you'll do the wrong thing, man. It's hard to keep that beast down. So we got you, man. We understand. All right. We out here, Artist Shield, baby.
Every day I wait for like my life on the line. Jungle in these streets, speak the beats are on the line. Hustle to increase, put it all on the line. House to spouse, family, freedom, walking yards on the line. Every day, on the line. Every day, on